Hello, 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 everybody. We haven't done one of these sort of chat videos in a little bit. Um, just ignore the clothes. I just got a FedEx delivery of some new tops and stuff. And of course, Diamond Kid on the table back there. So I want to talk to you a little bit about some basic stuff you need to know going into any certification for any company, be it 1099 or W 2. So, listen, we have to address a few things, and I'm just going to kind of come at you gently but honestly about this. Companies use Teams, Zoom, Adobe Connect, and Slack. Okay? Now, here on YouTube, we have this beautiful search function, and you can literally type out how to use Zoom, how to use Slack, how to use Adobe Connect, how to use uh, Zoom, Teams, Slack, and Adobe Connect. Type out all of that. Too many times we get people and we're wasting time in certification with people who are like, I don't know how to raise my hand in Zoom. The Zoom company, the people who make Zoom, have some great tutorials on about how to use it. So the expectation is you should know how to use all four of those things. Okay? Yes, going into work, whether you are new at work from home, been there a while, whatever. And for those of you who have been with me on this work from home journey for several years, you're like, Becky, this is simple. Well, too many times I'm talking to my co admins and moderators on all the groups I'm in, and it's like, why are the same people saying I can't raise my hand? I can't put a like. I don't know how to find chat in Zoom or Adobe Connect. What are these web panels in Adobe Connect? Okay, there's too much of that going on. Um, and people are not going to want to help you if you are asking the basic questions. And you're like, well, Becky, I got to start somewhere. Baby, I understand. I do. I swear to God, I do. But that's what YouTube and the internet is for. Okay? And you can definitely get that beginner's perspective and know how to use things. Now, coming into a few other things, people are like, Becky, what I have is not paying the bills. This is where we stack jobs. We get multiple jobs, two part time jobs, a job, and a couple of gigs. Let me tell you, I've done Prolific. I've done Prolific for 8 months. Will make over $1,200 this year on just Prolific in the past 8 months. Okay? Just in between times, in between this, in between work, in between doctor's appointments, in between this, in between that. Okay? Mary Ellen does I view it. We go look. Just they've been mentioned in these chats. It's mentioned in that 1099 group. It's been mentioned in Hotel Planner Peeps. So, yeah. I mean, there are gigs out there you can do from home, gigs you can get in your car and do whatever without costing you money. Gig Spot. What was it, last week before? I did a video on Gig Spot. You're just calling people. You're not using your money. Call people, make $3 to $8 per phone call for a 5 minute phone call. They had over 250 gigs open for just phones. And that was this morning. And by this morning, I'm making this video on the 2nd, so you'll see this on the 4th. Um, and the beginning of every month, they have a ton they push out for during the month that pay different ways. So you can always do that. Um, Another thing we need to talk about is how we present ourselves. So, for example, this fashion headband may not be work appropriate for some companies. And that's the truth. I have very short hair right now because my hair got messed up and my scalp got irritated, so I went shh. And it's very very short. Okay, so sometimes I wear a little headband like this, Okay, and it's one of the wider ones. It stops about right here. And that may not be work appropriate for some companies. So you need to dress as though you're going into work, even though we are working from home. That means no hats, no scarves around our head if the company doesn't allow them. You should know and look up the dress code and ask your recruiter and HR any questions before you start. Because you do not want to be called out to a group because you're wearing something. Maybe they don't allow head coverings except for religious reasons. Okay, as far as you ladies, we are not showing our tatas off. So, let's cover it up. For you guys, wear a shirt. These are basic things. But again, I have been in certification classes where people are laying in their bed buck naked, pretty much. Um, that is not okay. You're going to be let go. Do not have paraphernalia. Define that however you want. That can be seen on your camera, whether it is adult paraphernalia or recreational paraphernalia. We're not doing that. I've run into that. I've run into people literally puff puff pass on the camera. We're don't. You would not go into a call center or to an office area acting like a fool. And if you are, that's the reason why you don't have a job. And that's it. That's just going to be straight talking to you. We've got to act like we are going into work. Dress up business casual, and business casual can be anything like what I'm wearing. Okay, it can be a simple scoop neck shirt. You know, not the V-neck per se, unless you can do that. Um, it's wearing something that isn't showing off your goods, your underwear. Another thing, and I hate to even bring this up. Of all the things I brought up so far, this is the one I hate to bring up. Like, if you're getting up to go to the bathroom and you're on camera in certification, do not scratch your crotch and butt area, please. This has happened in certification. Just got up, had the camera on for everybody, just digging. And I don't know if you're digging for brown gold, gold, what gold, whatever, whatever. Please don't. Please don't do that. Okay? Think of all the hell that you went through to land a job. And that's how you're going to act in training. And then they wonder why people don't want to help them. People don't want to go the extra mile. Well, because you're unprofessional. Okay, now some trainers are not great at what they do, but some of them don't want to fool with you if you acting like a dummy. If you're acting like a donkey's butt, then hello. So please just don't do that. Okay, whatever you do, just don't do that. Um, and it's sad that we have to go over etiquette in a YouTube video about what not to do. But please just ask any questions ahead of time. Just because you're at home, you are not at home. You are working in a professional environment. So please just kind of another thing we're going to talk about, and I'm not going to be much longer because I know we've crossed the 9-minute mark on a video. Do not pay for your resume to be done. Earn Better will do it for free. EARNBETTER, one word, and AI resume. And they've done my resume custom in 4 different ways, styles. Pick the one I like. I have recommended it highly to others who have landed jobs. please don't pay for a resume. Okay, that's the end of this video. Listen, I love you. Let's not make basic mistakes. Have a good one.